but the needle feels right as long as it points to the light. Don't tell the creature to shed off the fur, to be what it isn't or act like a blur. They scream out for action and build us a wall, demanding the pan to not be one at all. Locked in the static of a wild place, maybe refusing to spread and the blood of the race. The crowd is a river of sharp broken glass. I'm sailing on stones just to watch them all pass. They offer a candle, they offer a tear, but still breathing in thick and predictable air. A risk is a fever that I cannot afford. Better the boredom than the edge of the sword. A pattern of circles on a dusty old floor, staying inside of the frame of the door. They point at the shadows and call it a sin to stay in the comfort of thick velvet skin. But the keys never turn and the oil is cold, just tarnished. Don't tell the creature to shed off the fur, to be what it isn't or act like a blur. They scream out for action and beat off the wall, demanding the pan to not be one at all. Locked in the static of a wild place, might be refusing the sprint and the blood of the race. Instruction manuals written in sand by ghosts who have never touched solid land. They lecture on motion while standing so still, trying to break every natural will. But the heart has a weight that they can't understand, holding the line in the shifting waves. Don't tell the creature to shed off the fur, to be what it isn't or act like a blur. They scream out for action and build us a wall, demanding the pan to not be none at all. Locked in the spotting of a wild place, they may refuse on the sprint and the blood of the race. Don't tell the creature to shed off the fur, to be what it isn't or act like a blur. They scream out for action and build us a wall, demanding the pan to not be one at all. Locked in the static of a wild place, tis all natural will.
Vamos la generations head with the dream eyes. The stopwatch clicks on a restless street. True shadows dancing on the edge of a concrete heat. We trade our secrets like silver coins we found, waiting for the sky to follow the holy ground. Round, round. No safety net for the mouse we tread, just a heavy crown and a tangled thread. Looking for a sign in the morning haze, walking through the fire of these frantic days. It is the golden rain or the jagged glass, watching the seasons and the decades pass. Nothing in the middle of this wild design, just a vow of blood or a bitter wine, a wedding march or a heartbreak toll. The only price is for a bite soul. Young hearts burning in the cold of the night, chasing the dreams till we find the light. Vamos la generations head with the dream eyes. The clock on my wall is a liar's face, moving us around this crowded space. We don't want the gray or the half asleep, I want the promise that we can keep. Strike a match on the pouring rain, give us the glory or give us the pain. Generation there with the dream eyes, building a kingdom under digital skies, searching for a truth that the old man lost. beauty and ignoring the cost. You take my hand like gold, the only gamble that we have in there. Between the altar and the meeting, there is no shelter and there is no relief. Oh, the dice are rolling on the hardwood floor. We don't look back through the open door. The wind is howling a brand new name. Nothing stays quiet and nothing stays tame. Generations ahead with the dream eyes. Generations ahead with the dream eyes. A golden ring on jagged glass. On a jagged glass. Watching the seasons and the decades pass. Nothing in the middle of this wild design. Just a vow of blood or a bitter wine. No wedding march or a heartbreak toll. The only price is for a bright soul. Young hearts burning in the cold of the night. Chasing the dreams till we find the light. It is the golden ring or the jagged glass. Watching the seasons and the decades pass. Nothing in the middle of this wild design. Just a vow of blood or a bitter wine. A wedding march or a heartbreak chore. The only price is for a restless soul. Young hearts burning in the cold of the night. Chasing the dark till we find the love. Vamos la cherishing head with the dream eyes. Vamos la cherishing head with the dream eyes.
A floor of worn stone beneath the soul. Simple fabric draping over the spirit. The pride of the quiet ones remains intact while the noise of the market fades away. Nothing moves by a grand clockwork plan. The gears are broken and the springs are loose. We drift like seeds on a sudden drive, finding place to root where the soil is thin. The ache in the marrow is a heavy weight. It tells you that the map is printed wrong, but there is a white light in the stillness. A devotion that does not ask for a name. Keeping close to the pulse of the living, shielding the flame from the northern gale. We gather the fragments of the shattered day and wash them in the clarity of the spring. Hold the purity like a secret in the palm. Let the harmony up, mend the jagged edges. Gravity pulls, but the light stays buoyant in the wide embrace of an open door. Healing comes from the dirt and the rain, from the bitter fruit and the sweet meat. We are returning to the house we built before we learned buried too deep to find. But the infusion is steeping on the stove, and the melody is rising from the words. Stay with the kindness that requires no gain. The natural world provide the bandage. We are local spirits in a cosmic stand, finding our medicine in the unfamiliar. All the purity, like a secret in the palm, art the harmonia, and the jagged edges, granite echoes, but the heart stays buoyant in the wide embrace of an open door. Healing comes from the dirt of the lake, from the bitter root and the seed leaf. We are returning to the house we built before we learned how to forget the way. The amber spotlight falls across the dusty October stage, where autumn heat waves turn a new unwritten page. Watching the gold leaf spin in a dizzy midday reel. The sky is wearing colors that we only used to feel. Every local shadow finds a rhythm in the glare, 1,000 different stories floating on a summer air. We got the mountain fiddle clashing with the city drum, beneath the heavy brightness where the water spirits come. From the northern valleys to the southern coastal streams, the mosaic of the makers in the center of the heat. Nothing is forbidden in this bright and tangled maze, just a congregation soaking in the brilliance of the haze. Oh, the sun is celebrating like a carnival of fire, pulling every silent heart up a little bit higher. There's a sunny moon occasion in the middle of the light, where the day is glowing heavy with the magic of the night. Everything is blended in the solder and the soul, until the fragments of the people make the vision whole. Oh, the sun is celebrating like a carnival of fire. Pull every silent heart up a little bit higher. It is a sunny moon occasion in the middle of the light, where the day is glowing heavy with the magic of the night. Everything is blended in the cider and the soul, until the fragments of the people make the vision whole. Witness the weaver and the poet under the same dome, finding in the strangers a familiar sense of home. The Tarwin is a river running thick and deep and wide, washing out the boundaries where the lonely used to hide. October keeps the promise of a long and golden show, while the world is getting ready for the afterglow. Oh, the sun is celebrating like a carnival fire, pulling every silent heart up a little bit higher. It is a sunny moon occasion in the middle of the light, while the day is glowing heavy with the magic of the night. Everything is blended in the cider and the soul, until the fragments of the people make the vision whole. Oh, the sun is celebrating like a carnival fire, pulling every silent heart up a little bit magic of the night. Everything is blended in my sight and my soul, until the fragments of the people make the vision whole.